Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
First at 11, video captures thieves stealing a trailer on Detroit's west side. Turns out it belongs to a local Boy Scout troop and was full of camping gear. And tonight, the Scoutmaster says he just wants it back. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Damon Fernandez in for Ty Steele tonight. You know, that camping gear was for an upcoming camp out the Scouts have been excited about. Our Will Jones is live where the trailer was stolen. And Will, it sounds like that trip is now in jeopardy.
Damon and Kimberly, this couldn't have come at a worse time. Those trailers were parked behind this gate, which was locked at the time, but thieves cut through this chain and they were in and out within minutes.
We really liked having it. It was working really well for the kids, and somebody decided that that they wanted it more than we did, so I'm really disappointed in that.
Surveillance video capturing two trailers being stolen early Friday morning, one belonging to Boy Scout Troop 1736. The trailers were parked at Security Steel Processing on Coyle on Detroit's west side.
So they came up here with some sort of grinding tool, and they cut the link right here. They were able to open the gate. The trailers were parked right over here. The Boy Scouts trailer was parked here, and the utility trailer was parked over here. They cut the locks that locked the tongues of the trailer, pulled out of here. The whole thing took them about 7 minutes to do. They clearly knew what they were doing. And now I'm short two trailers.
Troop 1736 Scoutmaster Corey Buckaloo says they have their camping gear inside the trailer. He says summer camp is the most important part of the scouting year.
It's going to make it very difficult for us to get to camp. We have a camp out scheduled a week from Friday, and to replace all that gear in just a couple weeks is going to be very, very difficult. So we may have to cancel their camp out. Plus, next month we're going for a week-long camp experience up in northern Michigan, and I'm hoping we can get everything put together in time.
Now Buckaloo has this message for the thieves.
This belonged to the kids. If you want to give it back to us, you know, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. We just want our stuff back so that we can continue to run the camping program.
Buckaloo did file a police report with Detroit Police, and they are investigating. If you have any information, you're asked to call Detroit Police. Again, Buckaloo just wants his items returned. We're live on Detroit's west side. Will Jones, Local 4.
And new tonight, a man is shot and killed on Detroit's west side. Now, this was the scene on Evergreen Road near Tireman around 8 tonight. We're still working to find out what led up to that shooting, but we do know a suspect is in custody right now and the gun used has been recovered. Well, what started as a police chase ended in a crash in Detroit. Just before 7 tonight, police say the driver crashed into a wall near I-94 and the ramp to I-75. The driver was wanted for a non-fatal shooting that happened on April 29th. He was taken to the hospital with minor injuries and later arrested.
Now to disturbing allegations against a Macomb County man. Scott James Rocky is facing federal charges after more than 4,000 files of child pornography were found on his personal computer and on his external hard drive at a home in Centerline. Some of the content involved children as young as 4 years of age. The alleged offenses happened between April 15th and May 1st in Wayne County. Rocky was arrested Thursday. He's charged with receipt, distribution, and possession of child pornography.
I believe that if I hadn't done it at that time, I wasn't going to go home.
Well, for the first time, we're hearing from former Grand Rapids police officer Christopher Scher, testifying in his own defense on his decision to kill and shoot Patrick Lyoya during a traffic stop 3 years ago.
And soon a jury will decide if Scher will go to prison for that decision. Jacqueline Francis has been covering the trial and breaks down his testimony.
After watching close to 24 people testify throughout the week in this case, the defendant, Christopher Scher, decided it was his turn to take the stand and tell his side of the story.
I feel like it's important to get my side of the story out.
And with those words, former officer Christopher Scher told the jury about his life, his training, and his decision to shoot.
I believe that if I hadn't done it at that time, I wasn't going to go home.
Get in the car. Dude, I'm stopping you.
His testimony comes 3 years after the Grand Rapids traffic stop that turned deadly. Schur fired a shot to the back of Patrick Lioya's head after the two struggled for his police taser. The prosecution also got a chance to question Schur about the taser during cross-examination.
Because I was afraid that he was going to use it.
But that's the only thing you did with it. You had possession of it. You never pointed at you?
He started to turn up towards me, and I felt if I didn't respond at that time, I wouldn't be here.
Sure. And he's not here, is he?
No, he's not.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
We expect closing arguments Monday morning, and then this case will be in the hands of the jury. I'm Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
And our streaming coverage of the trial is going to pick back up again Monday morning on Local 4 Plus and clickondetroit.com. A woman from Clawson is facing charges in connection to the death of a Detroit teen, London Thomas.
Charlotte Pendergrass is charged with lying to a peace officer during a violent crime investigation. Pendergrass has been ordered to stay away from the witnesses in this case. She's also been told to wear a GPS tether, hand over her passport, and stay in Michigan.
Pendergrass was one of 2 suspects arrested Saturday after investigators discovered London Thomas's body inside a parked SUV in Southfield. She was later released but taken back into custody Friday morning on the charge she now faces. Police say a 23-year-old man who was in a relationship with Thomas was the last person to see her alive. But as of tonight, no one has been charged with the teen's murder.
All right, you might have noticed we're heading into the weekend on the cooler side. We can't rule out a raindrop or two. So 4-1 meteorologist Ron Hilliard is mapping out your weekend forecast. Hey there, Ron.
Hey, Damon and Kimberly, we are looking at those showers trying to make their way into Metro Detroit tonight, but just a couple of sprinkles. We have a chance, a very slight chance of a couple of showers tomorrow, and then the much better chance coming Sunday. Right now, we're in the mid-50s as you go into Wayne County. You get into the lower 50s as you go into Macomb County and even into northern portions of Oakland County. Look at this, 40s already popping up as you go into the thumb. 44 in Sandusky, 46 in Port Huron. We've had some sunshine today and also some clouds today. Well, tonight we are becoming mostly cloudy with a few of those showers trying to cross over into Michigan. So in Monroe right now, while most of this is not reaching the ground, we do have a couple of showers that are trying to make their way in, and there's the potential that in Monroe we could see a few sprinkles coming up in a little while. So we had that cloud cover tonight, but look what happens as we look toward the south. This low pressure system is not far away. It's going to make its way up this weekend, impacting our weather. I'll tell you exactly how coming up. Damon, Karen.
The Detroit Police Department is paying tribute to its fallen heroes.
Yeah, the annual Interfaith Memorial Service at Old St. Mary's Church in downtown Detroit is a time-honored tradition. Local 4 photojournalist Eric Lewis captured the solemn ceremony honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty.
We pray for police officers and ask that they would know your presence.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you all.
May they know that their service still matters to us.
The light of justice, of service, of sacrifice still shines. That light has not gone out. It lives in our shared calling and in the lives they touched.
Philip Abate, Carrie Byers, Harold Curitan, Frank Casmano.
The Lord was there to help me.
You are the help that's on the way. I want you to remember the folks that shake your hand and say thank you for coming, thank you for showing up, thank you for being on our team, because you brought the help that they so desperately needed.